Your innocence is dangerous because you walk through this world unaware of how many hearts you quietly undo just by existing. You don't flirt, you don't try, you don't perform, yet desire follows you like a secret everyone feels but no one dares confess. What destroys me is not your beauty, but how unaware you are of the power you carry so gently. You smile like nothing is happening, while entire rooms shift their energy the moment you enter. Your innocence isn't purity, it's a kind of unintentional seduction that makes people lose control without knowing why. You don't know how people watch you when you're not looking, how your presence lingers long after you leave. The most intoxicating thing about you is that you never learned how dangerous you are. You move through life like a soft question mark, while others burn with answers they're afraid to say out loud. It's unfair how effortlessly you awaken hunger in places you never intended to touch. You think you're just being yourself, not realizing that yourself is someone people ache for in silence. Your innocence makes desire feel sacred, not cheap, and that's what drives people mad. You don't chase attention. Attention surrenders to you. There's something lethal about the way you remain kind in a world starving for meaning. You spark longing without promise, and that's the most dangerous kind of fire. You don't realize how many fantasies begin the moment you speak without trying to impress. What undoes me is how unaware you are that your softness is a weapon. You don't seduce, you awaken. The world doesn't want to protect you, it wants to possess what you represent. You carry desire like a quiet storm, felt deeply but never announced. Your innocence makes people want more than your body. It makes them crave your soul. You don't see the way people lean in when you talk, as if something essential is about to be revealed. You don't realize how rare it is to be untouched by your own power. You exist without armor, and somehow that's what makes you irresistible. Your presence whispers things people didn't know they were desperate to hear. You think you're invisible, but you are the moment everyone remembers. Desire follows you because you don't invite it. You allow it to find itself. You don't notice how silence changes when you enter a room. Your innocence makes people feel seen and undone at the same time. You don't provoke desire intentionally, which makes it impossible to resist. There's something said about how unaware you are of the chaos you cause. You don't play games, and that honesty pulls people deeper than seduction ever could. You don't understand how many people imagine a life just to feel close to your energy. Your innocence isn't weakness, it's untrained power. You walk through desire like it doesn't belong to you, but it bends toward you anyway. You don't know how often your name is spoken in thoughts never meant to be shared. Your existence makes longing feel personal. You don't try to be unforgettable, yet forgetting you feels impossible. You don't see the way eyes follow you, hoping for permission they'll never ask for. The tragedy is that you'll never know how deeply you're wanted. Your innocence makes people want to protect you and consume you at the same time. You awaken instincts people didn't know they still had. You don't flirt with intention, you flirt with truth. Your softness turns desire into devotion. You don't see the tension you leave behind when you walk away. You think you're just living, not realizing you're haunting people gently. Desire clings to you because you never try to own it. You make restraint feel impossible without ever crossing a line. Your innocence is the reason people fall before they even understand why. You don't seduce bodies, you stir something much deeper. You don't know how often people replay moments with you just to feel something real. Your presence feels like temptation wrapped in grace. You don't realize how many hearts rearrange themselves around you. You make desire feel human, not hungry. You don't see the longing you awaken because you never learned to look for it. Your innocence disarms people more than confidence ever could. You walk away unaware, leaving desire behind like unfinished sentences. You don't know how many people wish you knew what you do to them. Your existence turns attraction into quiet obsession. You don't recognize your power because it was never meant to be loud. Your innocence is killing me, not because it's naive, but because it's real in a world starving for it.